What's up, guys? Today we got What I Would Do If I Was President by me. Now, we got 9 things here. Nothing seems too crazy, but to be clear, this would be under the assumption that I was a dictator. I'm not. I'm obviously for democracy, but I would be able to basically just make whatever decision I want. I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna get into why individually each thing was selected. So, we got Christian government, deport every illegal immigrant, limit legal immigration, ban Pride Month, ban abortion, officially classify transgenderism as a mental illness, death penalty for pedophiles, higher prison sentences, and delete Hawaii. It seems pretty reasonable. We got Christian government up first. Now, I feel like a lot of these things, behaviors you could say on the list down here would obviously be condemned in a Christian government, in a Christian society. So it kind of goes hand in hand. It kind of just checks off a bunch of boxes for me. Now, as far as the other option, which is a secular government, I really feel like there's a ton of problems within that, right? All comes down to personal preference, obviously. Personal preferences can change all the time. We've seen it in past societies. Slavery was a personal preference, you could say, even though we know that stuff's wrong. So with a concrete, never changing view of morality, which obviously I would get from my Christian worldview, this would be more beneficial for society. Right, next up, we got deport every illegal immigrant. Now, the leftists and the liberals, they don't usually agree with me on much, but I think they'll actually agree with me on this. Or maybe not, but it'll be more reasonable. But I think it's unfair to let all of these illegal immigrants get citizenship and stay in the country. But then we don't let all the other illegal immigrants that want to come across the border, we don't let them come in because now we're gonna follow the law. Now we're gonna make sure no one can come in illegally. Now we're gonna make all these policies and all these decisions to prevent any illegal immigration or limit it by our best extent. It's like, well, that's kind of unfair to the other illegal immigrants that want to come across the country. I think that's messed up. I think that we should let everyone in. Frick it. Let's just let everyone in at this point. You know what I mean? So next up, we got limit legal immigration. I have so much respect for legal immigrants. I have respect for human beings in general, but legal immigrants who come and they wait their turn and they see all these other people just going through and not following the correct process, and they just wait their turn and they're patient. Now, this would only apply, I would only limit it if we can't get the illegal immigration situation under control. If we still have it pouring in constantly, obviously I think President Trump is going to do a great job, and I think he is doing a great job with illegal immigration. Next up, we got ban Pride Month. Now, this may come to a shock, but I'm very much so against Pride Month. I never understood it. No one has ever really demonstrated to me what the purpose of it was besides celebrating a degenerate behavior that does nothing for society. And like I said, when we break it down, when we dive deep, we look deep, we put our glasses on, we look in there, we see what is there to be prideful about any of this stuff. I have never heard one of these people ever tell me a reason why it's right other than, well, everyone can just do what they want and be happy. Man, it's just like that's not really a good reason. There's tons of people that want to do disgusting things that we say is wrong. Tons of examples I can say, like incest, maybe necrophilia. We can say all those things. But why doesn't it apply to you guys who are doing something that's not as bad as those things, but literally a disgusting act that does nothing? Nothing for us at all. Next up, we got ban abortion. Obviously, I don't talk about abortion a ton. In none of my videos, I really talk about abortion. I am against abortion 100%. And it's not my cup of tea as far as my debates or what I like to talk about. It's just me personally, but I am against it. I think it's really sad. We talk about it very loosely because a lot of people don't quite understand how horrible it is. Like next up, we got officially classified transgenderism as a mental illness. Now wait. I know they're coming for me. They're angry. I just said that. This cannot be a mental illness. We're perfectly sane. We have not demonstrated any mental illness whatsoever. We look sane. We act sane. We don't commit any school shootings. We don't commit any shootings. We are sane people. I swear. We don't freak out when you misgender us. We're sane. We swear. But you're really not. And the example I always like to point to, obviously you could go to a host of reasons why it's just absolutely horrible for society. But if you just want to get down to it being classified as a mental illness, body dysmorphia is a mental illness, right? It's an illusion. They think there's something that they're not. You guys slapping the term gender on it doesn't actually change what it is. It's still an illusion. And we have to operate within your worldview and your society. I'm not operating in what you see the world as. I'm operating in reality. Reality is you're not actually said thing, and I'm not going to actually call you said thing. There's no difference. Demonstrate to me, but without just slapping the term gender identity. It's what I feel like. Okay, I feel like a rock. Am I a rock? No. Do it for me, please, without just slapping that term on and saying gender identity. Just explain to me what the difference is. That term means nothing. It means nothing. Next up, we got death penalty for pedophiles, and it's this simple. My criteria for the death penalty is if you took a life, your life should be taken. It does the family just, and it's unfair that you were able to take a life and you get to continue to roam the earth, whether that's in your prison cell, whether that's you get out at one point. It's not fair. It's just not fair. When it comes to pedophilia, obviously, to an extent, they are taking a life. These people have to wake up every single day because of what you did to them. Next up, we got higher prison sentences. Now, the conclusion that I've come to is that higher prison sentences would just lower crime. Now, I will say that when people commit crimes, it's not like they expect to be caught, obviously. But I think some people are okay, especially because it's not concrete, right? You can get 40 years for robbing someone, you can get 20, you can get 10. So I'm saying that I think that people kind of being okay with that, especially if they don't have much to live for. I think that hiring it, right, and realizing what I can get in a lot of trouble for doing this, even if it still varies, it would still be higher overall. I think that would kind of limit a lot of criminals from doing this kind of stuff. Next up, it's kind of a joke, but we got to delete Hawaii. So, here's my thought process on Hawaii, okay? Extremely blue state. The people are completely disconnected. Everything's expensive. You pay like $40 for a coconut down there, and they're everywhere, and you pay $40 for a coconut at one of those little shops. It's just like, yeah, what are you even doing? Like, obviously, I just kind of feel like they're all like disconnected from the States, and they have how are you so far left when you have no idea what's going on over here? You guys are in your own world. You guys don't even know what's going on over here. Like, I bet, go ask a Hawaiian why he's far left. Go ask him. So that's it's a little bit of a joke, but I definitely would consider it for sure.
Yeah, come to my house when they thinking that bitches some Balenciaga and lots of ammo. Look at my drawer for socks and box on thinking they're probably some rolls. Look at my section when I'm in the club on they think probably in his hoes.